Hello everyone, my name is Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. So, today is the 3rd of August, Monday, the 3rd of August, and I'm going to choose my TBR. Here I have a little jar from my TBR where I have different prompts, and I'm going to choose between 5 and 6 books. I have most of them digitally on my Kindle, but some of them I have physical. Like for example, here behind me, I have like Great Big Beautiful Life. Over here, I almost forgot. I have Funny Story. I have yet to read Funny Story by Emily Henry. I still don't know why I haven't read this book. I know this is like a top book for Emily Henry, and lately I have been enjoying this kind of romance book, but with more of a fiction side, not just romance, but with more of a fiction side. So I have that. I have Great Big Beautiful Lie. I have Love Theoretically. That one I have it. I have it in Spanish. La teoría del amor. Así because I am Argentinian, even though I speak English in my on my channels. I am Argentinian, and that one I have it in Spanish. And what other one? And also I have a Court of Thorn and Roses. That that one I have still yet to read. This year I have been getting more into fantasy. I have read so far the Crimson Moss duology, like Heartless Hunter and the Crimson Moss. Sorry for my pronunciation. I have read those two. I have read also the Once Upon a Heart trilogy. I love that one. I love those ones with more of a fairy tale twist. And more recently, I have been reading The Night and the Moth, and I'm truly excited because as I'm reading this book, the first book now, I don't have to wait like a thon for the second book, which is The Knife and the I don't remember the name of the second book at the moment, but I will pop up a picture of the book here somewhere on the screen. So let's choose the prompts, and I will choose the prompt first, and I will tell you uh, which book I choose for that prompt. So, sorry, I have my jar here, my trusty jar. Let's see, what do we have here? A book, a book you will think you will rate 5 stars. So, uh, kind of 5 star prediction, as we say around here. And for that book, I think at the top of my mind, and because I have been thinking about reading this one for a lot, I think I will read a Funny Story by Emily Henry. She's one of my top authors of all time. I think I know this is a favorite for many, but I my favorite is has always been like Beach Read. I like that one. I didn't like Book Lovers so much. I don't know if that's just a personal opinion, but I also remember that I read like Book Lovers at the beginning of my reading journey. So maybe now I can do a reread soon, this year or maybe next year, and maybe I can change my mind. I don't know. Maybe that book is just not for me. So I have I will read the blurb here. It says Daphne has always loved the way Peter told the story. That is until it became the prologue to his actual love story with his bestie Petra. So that's one. I know many of you know the story of the synopsis of this one, but it's like these two people, the FMC and the MMC, have to share an apartment because both of their now ex-partners are now together, because I think they were like childhood sweethearts. So no, now they are like forced to share an apartment together, and that's how they end up like forming a friendship, and then they become like love interest. That one sounds like really really good to me. So now I will choose the second one, which is a book with orange on the cover. So for that one, I I think I will choose from here on my computer. I did like a Google document with all the books that I have from my TBR. So I think it is safe to say that I can choose one of those one of those books from there. So let's see. Lately, I have been in kind of a fantasy and romance book, because I don't know if you know, but here in Argentina is we are in the winter, in the last month of winter. So I've been dying to read like wintry books, like fantasies and maybe some thrillers or mysteries. So let me check. I have book with orange cover. Let me. I have people with we meet on vacation. But I don't know about that one, because I already have an Emily Henry book on my TBR, so I don't know if I want to read that one this month, or maybe just leave that to when we are actually in summer in Argentina. So that one is like a poolside book, a really good one. So I also have Carrie Soto is back. I will pop up the cover here. I think for that one, it's also like that one also has like a green cover and also like a kind of orange cover, but I don't know about that one. That one, sorry, could be an option. And I also have a Spark of the Everflame, and I think I don't know between those two which one, but I let me check something, because I have the new Stephanie. I have the new Stephanie Alves book, which is the fake something is the new book in the Heartbreaker, the fake something no, the Heartbreaker, and it's the fourth book in the Colton U playbook series, and that one sounds like really really interesting. That one actually came out today, the day I'm filming this. That one sounds like really, really good. I can read you the synopsis if I'm. Wait a second. Yes, I'm not. The previous book from that series, it wasn't like a favorite, but because I don't know if this happens to you, but I am 29 and I haven't been that interested in reading books about people in high school, or the high school, not like university, college. But I read the previous book. I don't remember the name. I will pop up the cover here. I read the previous book. It wasn't a favorite, but it was really good. And I love when authors kind of give us a glimpse of the next couple from the next book, and the main characters from this one sounded like really really interested. So the synopsis says that Aurora says finding out that my boyfriend was cheating on me was bad enough. Making a reckless decision about um with the person. Oh, it's like hate to love, uh, like I don't know, haters with benefits. No, that is not the correct word. Like enemies with benefits. Like oh, they sound really really. That book sounds really good. So for my third prompt, I'm going to choose a book with a place on the title. So I mean like a book that has like a city or something on the cover. I don't know. It can be a city, like a real city. I don't know, like Sydney, London, something like that, or it can be like a made up city. I have one. I have from Natasha Lester. I really love that author. I mean, I have only read one book by her, but she has like a book with like historical fiction. She writes mostly historical fictions, and I have a book by her that is called The Paris Seamstress. 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 I really love her books. If you really, really like historical fiction, I think um, I think you will love this author. Yes, Natasha Lester, who writes like really, really good historical fiction. She's like historical fiction with a romance. I love that. And it says how much will a young Parisian seamstress sacrifice to make her mark in the male-dominated world of the 1940s New York fashion. So and so we've I also love because I'm reading the blurb, and I also love because this author always, I mean, in the previous book that I read by her, she also does like a dual timeline, and I love that in books where you have like connection maybe between with an object or something. You have a connection between the present and the past. I'm trying to figure out which one was the book that I already read by her. I don't remember the name at the moment. I'm trying to remember, but it was something about two sisters during World War II. And yes, the Paris Secret. Ah, I love that one. That one, I read it like 2 years ago. It's also like a good book. It's a story between two sisters between England, and you have England in the 1939. I mean, in the beginning of the World War II. Then you have a story connecting to Christian Dior in the 1946, 47. Sorry, and then you have the present day with a conservator, fashions that discovers uh, like um, like a couture collection in her grandma's vacant cottage. So that one is like a connection between, you have like three different timelines. That one is like Chef Kiss. So if you like historical fiction, you should read that book by her. So I think with the book with the city on the name, I will read the Paris Interest. And so now we have to choose like two more prompts for this month. I haven't done one of these in a while because I'm mostly a mood read, but so on this one we have a book set somewhere you like to visit. So we are getting a lot of books based on cities. So maybe I don't know. I don't have many books, to be honest. I don't know which books can be set on cities that I want to visit, if I am being honest. We have. I could do. You know what I could do? Let me check the last love note from Emma Gray, because I read another book by this author and I really, really love. Um, I really love. I think it was Pictures of You. That book is like one of my new favorites discoveries from this year. And we have, you may never stop loving the one you lost, but you can still find love again. We have Kate, sorry, it is a bit of a mess. 2 years after losing her young husband Cameron, she's grieving. Um, East Coast. We have this book is set in the East Coast of Australia. And although I have been to Australia, I have lived there for almost a year, I mostly live in Sydney. I don't think. Let me check. We have what we have in the east coast of Australia. We have Queensland and New South Wales and Victoria. We could do that one because it's in the east coast of Australia, and I think I will do that one because although Sydney is in New South Wales and it is part of the new coast of the east coast of Australia, I have never been there, to be honest. So I think that one will be my fourth prompt. And let's choose another one because I don't know what will I choose. We have like different. We can do different prompts. Um, Not different prompts. I would like to do something different, like a different genre for this one. And no, that one no, because it was again based in another country, and I have had enough like city related prompts. So we can leave that one. A book that fits the current season. So, as I mentioned before, here in Argentina, we are currently in winter. So, we are in the southern hemisphere. Um, so, which book gives me wintry vibes? Maybe like a fantasy or something we could choose. Um, I have Frost by N.C. Crawford. I will put like a picture here, but I don't know. I have some like thrillers on my, I mean, that are set in winter, but kind of give winter vibes, but are set in Christmas. So we are not in Christmas yet. Um, White time of the yeah. Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell because I have read like two books by this author. And I love her books, but I don't know which one. I have read Then She Was Gone, and none of this is true by her, and those are really really good books. She has like wide, like captivating and have fast-paced books. So we can have books. I can choose books set in winter. So I can choose. I can choose. Let me check, and I will get back to you. Um, so I can do Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna. I'm reading a list of Goodreads where some books that I have on my TBR. I can read The Greater Alone by Kristen Hanna. I also can read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read amazing things about this author. Um, I don't know. Nothing sounds like really. I can also read like The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I have already downloaded on my Kindle. So between those books, I think I'm going to choose The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. So for my August TBR, I'm going to say again which books did I get. So for a book with a place on the title, I chose The Paris Seamstress by Natasha Lester. So for a book set somewhere you would like to visit, I have The Last Love Note by Emma Ray, which is an amazing author. Um, a book that fits the current season, as it is winter here. I have The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I think I got the name correct. And I have a book you will give like 5 stars. I have A Funny Story by Emily Henry, which is the only one I have physically. At the moment, because I'm thinking about my more books. and a book with orange on the cover. So for that one, a book with orange on the cover. Let me check. Yes, I for a book with orange on the cover, I have The Heartbreaker by Stephanie Alves, which is the fourth book on the Colton U playbook series. So I'm really happy about my choices. So I really hope that I get to all of these books in this month. So I am a mood reader, but I like I have a lot of books on my TBR, and between physical books and books on my Kindle, and I have like over 100. So I'm kind of making like a promise to myself to get through most of my TBR during this year, because as we all know, we are in the second half. So that's one of my top like promises to myself. So I hope you like this video. Sorry, I hope you like this video. I will welcome to my channel. Well, I will be sharing mainly my love for books, different thematic videos about books, and maybe something else, maybe some lifestyle, maybe some blogs about my life as a teacher, because I'm an English teacher. So if you like to see some of that, let me know. So subscribe to my channel so you will see more of me if you like to see more of me, and I will see you in my next one on my next video. Goodbye.